Yeah, so before a big moment like that, like I mentioned, I'm thinking about some of the past things that I've gone through, the trials, the tribulations, the path that's gotten me here, and remembering that, I'm ready for this moment. In those moments, it's very key to, have a few keys, have one or two things to think about, but just to trust in the process, the week of practice, and really knowing that the operation's going to get done, because it starts with the snap, it starts with the hold, and the guys up front. So trusting in those guys and believing in myself and knowing that I can do what is being asked of me is really the key, and that's what it came down to. And I'm glad I could have stepped up. No, I honestly, I've had like 4 or 5 different field goals iced in the past 3 years that I've been here. I've made every single one. It really doesn't do much. It just gives me a little bit of an extra second or two to collect myself, collect my emotions, stay ready for the kick, and obviously stay present more than anything. For me, every kick is the same kick, from whether it's an extra point or a 52-yarder for the game. I'm going out there with the same ideas, same mindset. I'm keeping everything extremely consistent, very repeatable, and that way I can stay consistent and do my job for my team. As soon as I actually knew I was going to make that kick before I even got out to the field. Before the offense even drove down the field, I knew it was going to come down to that moment. And having those thoughts in my head prior to the actual kick really helped me kind of settle myself, feel comfortable. And as I was taking my steps back into my kick, I could hear how loud it was, and how comfortable I felt in that moment was really surreal. And I just knew as I was taking my steps that there was no doubt that this was going in. Aimed a little bit to the right, and it drifted right down the middle. Really was surreal. I couldn't even see the ball go in, actually. I just saw everyone turn around and look at me and start chasing me, and it was a really, really special moment, especially for me, my coaches, and my friends. Absolutely. I mean, as a kicker, you wait your entire career for a moment to really prove yourself, and see whether you have what it takes to be able to step up to a moment like that. I remember my coach, defensive coordinator, defensive line coach, Coach Flo, looked over to me as we were driving the ball up the field, and he was smiling, nodding his head, and I had the same reaction. And as soon as my head coach asked me whether or not I could make it, there was no doubt in my mind that I was able to step up. It's been phenomenal. I mean, like I had mentioned to you before, I've been through a lot to get to this point. Multiple schools, multiple years in the portal. And I've lost a lot and been through a lot of different moments as a young man. And to have this moment surrounded by my teammates, by my coaches, people who believed in me, people who knew that I was able to step up to the plate, it was very, very, very special moment for me. As a kicker, you wait your entire career for a moment like that, and it came, and I was able to step up, and I'm very happy I was able to do that for my team.